often, I get asked to take a look at mini adventures on my channel. In fact, through my channel's entire almost 8-year history, I've only ever reviewed them 3 different times. Back in 2018, I got all my mini adventures out and filmed a review on Camo, Night Vision McQueen, and Sarge. Then in 2023, I got some new mini adventures. I picked up Cars 1 McQueen and Yellow Ramon at the collectible store, so I reviewed them. And then just a few months ago, I reviewed the Giant Mini Adventures Trev Carrier as part of 25 Days of Suggestions 2024. But this is the first time in the history of my channel that somebody has left a request or a suggestion for just a regular old mini adventure, and I've gotten around to reviewing it. I think I have gotten mini adventures requested for 25 days before, but this is the first time that's ever come to fruition, as today we have a birthday request for Mini Adventures Firefighter the King, which is super cool and unique and pretty thematically fitting, right? See, the mini adventures, what sets them apart from a lot of other Cars merchandise lines is that they really specialize in doing weird, random, expanded universe Cars items, and they were really the first toy line to do that. Coming out only a year or two after the first Cars movie, Mini Adventures came out swinging with a bunch of wild and wacky variants of characters, primarily based on different Radiator Springs businesses. We had ones painted up like they went to Ramones, we had firefighter ones, we had a whole variety of Team McQueen ones, and, you know, they pulled no punches. They made everybody. They made some insane choices, okay? All right, there's a mini adventure of a police tractor. But the firefighters are especially relevant this year, as of course the 155 scale line has the big race and rescue line, which prominently features firefighter variants of Cars characters. And considering the mini adventures did firefighter cars all the way back in 2008, and Tomic has been doing them for well over 10 years, I'm honestly surprised it took Mattel this long to do them in the 155 scale line. Kids love firefighters and rescue vehicles, and yeah, it's pretty full circle that the regular Cars diecast line has done something that so many other toy lines have done over the years. So how does a Mini Adventures firefighter car hold up? Well, let's find out. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another review and to another birthday request here on the channel. Today is one of those special days where we actually have 2 birthday requests, so we got a double upload today. Up first, we're celebrating the birthday of Luby the cat, who suggested I take a look at this guy right here, Mini Adventures Firefighter the King. Now, the Mini Adventures, of course, there isn't much to them. They came in packs of 2, so I was going to ask Luby the cat, like, hey, do you want me to review the car that came with the King? It turned out the King actually was never sold in a traditional Mini Adventures 2-pack. It seems, according to my research, he was actually exclusive to the Firefighter 6-pack, which included other classic characters as Red, okay, that makes sense, and Firefighter Lizzie. Yeah, they were pretty out there with some of the character picks. So it's just going to be the King for today. Let's take a closer look at him. He is, of course, a repaint of the traditional Mini Adventures of the King, who I actually have right here in the Trev case. Woo, here he is. Everybody, please say hello to the King. There you go. They actually surprisingly have different expressions, and it looks like they have slightly different mouths, although I think mine just has more white paint on it. It's definitely the same mouth. Mine's just painted more white, it looks like. He, of course, has this red and white color scheme. Actually, red, white, and yellow. There are actually several stripes of color on him. We go to red, then white, then red again, then yellow at the bottom. We have this logo on the hood for the Radiator Springs Fire Department, of course. He's working in Radiator Springs, it looks like. Moving on to the other side here, there really isn't all that much. If you're expecting, like, mini racer level of details on the Mini Adventures, that's simply not something you're going to get. It's just not something they did. They were not very detailed. They're also plastic cars, so definitely when it comes to, like, quality and design, mini racers, I think, definitely have them beat. But there's something really fun about the simplicity of the Mini Adventures, and also the fact that they are very stylized. The mini racers oftentimes, let me pull a random one, here's Michael Roeder, you know, they design the cars as if they are shrunken down, chibified versions of Cars characters as they appear. But the Mini Adventures were quite a bit more cartoony and had this sort of cartoonish 2D art style that makes them a bit of a more unique line compared to a lot of other Cars merchandise out there. Anyway, we have the red stripe, the yellow stripe. He's really just reminding me of McDonald's. Maybe it's just because I'm pretty hungry right now, but I'm just saying, if this guy served me fries, like, I might eat him also. Okay, on the back we have the Radiator Springs Fire Department logo. Once again, I really love those big cartoony red wheels. On the back we have nothing. There's a look at the other side. And finally, there is a look at the base. He's a plastic item put together with just traditional screws. So there you have it, guys. A look at Mini Adventures McDonald's, Firefighter the King. Thank you all so much for watching this review. Thank you to Louie the Cat for the birthday request. Hope you have a great day. And yeah, I'm very excited to have reviewed a mini adventure. Maybe I'll do some more in the future. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.